Hello and welcome to How to Be a Professional Magician, here to help you move from hobbyist magician to full-time professional and to teach you how you can earn money from your magic with me, Robert Bone. And in today's lesson, we'll be looking at what should you do at a networking meeting. So first of all, what is a networking meeting? Well, it's an event put on where different people in different professions get together to tell people what they do and hopefully exchange business between each other. At many of these, people will give a pitch. They'll stand up and talk for normally about a minute or two about what they do to explain it to other people in the group. Therefore, if you know you're going to a networking meeting, prepare a pitch. Now, you might have heard of the phrase elevator pitch. The idea is within about a minute you can explain what you do, the benefits, and why someone should book you. You really want to make sure you include the why. Why would someone want to book you? Just saying you're a magician, you work at weddings, parties, corporate events, trade shows, all of that doesn't really engage people. If you can give the benefit to why they would want to book you, then people are going to be more likely to want to book you. But also give the benefit to others as well. The great thing with networking is the business doesn't just go between each other. Sometimes you can refer someone you know who isn't part of the group to someone who does business within that group. So for example, I might meet a printer at a networking meeting. I don't need anything myself, but say a friend of mine says he's starting a new business and need to get some business cards printed or some brochures printed. Can I recommend anyone? Then I say, yes, I know a printer, and put them in contact. So if you can, in your pitch, include a reason why not only would it be good for them to book you, but why they should think about you when having conversations with other people, it's more likely that they're going to refer business to you in the future. Don't just perform a trick though. It's probably what they're expecting you to do, and it's probably what you're thinking you will do. You'll think, I've got a minute, I'll perform my best trick, that will blow their minds, they'll want to book me. And yes, it will be fun and entertaining for them, and they will remember you for doing a great trick, but they're not going to be thinking of you when a situation arises when they could want a magician. They're not just going to put that together. If in your minute you explain how you can keep the guest occupied at a wedding reception, they're then going to be thinking of you when one of their friends says that they're getting married and they need some entertainment for their wedding. And I say don't do a trick. It may be you don't even introduce yourself initially as a magician. Perhaps you leave that right to the very end. Maybe you introduce yourself and say, I am great for attracting footfall to an exhibition stand, or you stand up and you explain how you're great for getting people interacting at a party or a social event. You give them an idea of how you do it and the benefits to it, and towards the end you say by performing magic and draw them in. If they're interested in that, they may even come up to you afterwards to see a demonstration, and if they're doing that, that's showing that they're thinking about the benefits that you're offering, not just what you do, and they want to find out more about it. Keep an open mind when you go to a networking event. Don't just expect people to be giving you business. It is a two-way street, and it's likely that before people give you business, you may need to refer business to other people, just so they know that you're trustworthy. Make sure you take plenty of business cards, because the first time you go, you're probably going to be dishing out quite a few of them. However, many networking groups offer a membership scheme where the first meeting's free, but if you want to continue going, you will need to sign up. So make sure you take any costs into account, not just of the membership fees or joining fees, but also if there's food, you're going to need to pay for your own food, and then of course travel and the time it's going to be taking for you to do that. Look at the bigger picture as well. It's likely that during the first year of membership you won't cover all your costs, but as time goes on, if you've done a good impression, people still remember who you are and still keep your business card. I used to be a member of a networking group and actually got business, and still sometimes do, 7 or 8 years actually after leaving the group. So when networking, make sure you have plenty of business cards, make sure your presentation is already worked out, don't ad-lib it, and make sure you don't just include tricks, but you include the benefits as to why people would want to book you, and crucially, why they'd want to recommend you to others and refer people to you. If you have any questions about building your magic business, please drop me an email. It's robert@howtobeaprofessionalmagician.com. And make sure you head over to howtobeaprofessionalmagician.com for resources and courses to help you make money from performing magic. If you haven't already, make sure you click subscribe so you can get more weekly bite-sized magic business lessons. I'm Robert, and thanks for listening to How to Be a Professional Magician.